You think you know me.
Wrestling fans, what's going on, man? It's Black House Booking here with a brand new video. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe. I promise you will not be disappointed. And if you're old to the channel, Couch Crew, you already know the vibes, man. How y'all feeling today, man? Double upload for you guys. I wanted to have this conversation because I genuinely miss Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair is definitely, in my top fave women's wrestlers right now, and she's been out for some time. I didn't think the finger injury was this serious because she's been gone for a hot minute since Naomi was still active. That's how long she's been gone. And I feel like the women's division needs Naomi. Just look at me. They need Naomi too. But the women's division needs Bianca Belair. Wrestling needs Bianca Belair. And, black women wrestlers specifically also need Bianca Belair because she might be the last hope. I'm not going to lie to you. Bianca Belair might be the last hope. Now, Naomi was on a great run, great heel run, doing some great work. Was finally going to get her just desserts as the women's world champion to make up for a lot of things that she went through. But unfortunately, not unfortunately, congratulations to her and Jimmy Uso. And let me say this, yo. I wish people would stop saying that the two Money in the Bank winners both got injured. Naomi is not injured. She's having a kid. Did y'all call when Becky Lynch was pregnant having an injury? Did y'all call when other people was having kids having injuries? Stop saying that. That's hella weird. I don't like that. I feel like that's very disrespectful. Naomi not injured. She's having a child, which is a great thing. It's something that they wanted for a long time. So shout out to them. Wishing everything goes well for sure. Look what has been done to Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill should have beat Tiffany Stratton, whether you like Jade Cargill or not. Logically, realistically, having all those title shots and you lose every single one, or it's a DQ or it's some nonsense, that just makes you look really bad. It's almost like an LA Knight situation, but people actually hate Jade Cargill. So Jade Cargill's in a worse situation, but I always felt nasty about that. And B-Fab, I'm a big fan of B-Fab, but we can't keep talking about potential forever and what they can do and what they should do and who they should give a chance, because we could do that till we blue in the face. But let's be realistic. Look what they just did to the Street Profits. Do y'all really think that B-Fab is going to get an actual chance? She can't even get a title shot with Mia Yim. So let's not sit here and live in fantasy land. Bianca Belair is the only one that we got. She's the ultimate. She's the one who is more likely to win. She's the one who can be in a prominent position because she's been in that position. If she were to come back after being a tag team champion, after dealing with all the stuff she's dealt with and not winning at WrestleMania, if she comes back and she's not put in a prominent main event level position, not saying she got to get the belt, but if she's not put in that position, there's no way possible that I could defend Triple H and say that he doesn't have a prejudice. It's no way possible, because when you have somebody who's already stamped, who's already been in that position, who's already main evented WrestleMania, broke title run records and all these type of things, and they come back and they don't have to be in the tag team anymore, and you don't put them back in the main event position, then you have to have something against that person there, because this is a person who's not too old, a person who's nowhere near retirement, a person who's not about to get pregnant, none of this other stuff, a person who is in peak condition, peak shape, has carried your programming before. Why wouldn't you put her in position to be successful? That makes absolutely no sense to me. So I cannot, not that I defend anyway, because I'm already done with what happened with the Profits and everything. So I'm done with that. But if we're going to seriously do that when she comes back, then there's no defending. There's nothing I can reasonably say. You cannot give me a reason why you would do something like that. So no, I definitely can get behind that. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie to y'all. I cannot get behind that. There's so much that can be done. Bianca versus Rhea 1-on-1 is still a WrestleMania match that can be made. Bianca versus Jade is a WrestleMania match that can be made. Bianca versus Charlotte Flair 1-on-1 is still a match that has interest. And just like you went back for NXT with the whole Charlotte, versus Rhea Ripley thing. You can go back to the NXT days where, Bianca called Charlotte Flair out for saying, you don't even go here. Why are you trying to challenge our champion? You can bring that back up as a scenario. There's so many different things that can be done in this scenario. You can have Bianca Belair be intertwined in the Street Profits story if you're going to split them. Even though that's not a main event level story, it will still gain interest. Stephanie Valkyrie needs an opponent on Monday Night Raw. That Bianca Belair as one of her opponents would be sensational. And like I said, she doesn't have to win. She just needs to be in the picture, and it has to make sense. It has to make sense. If they're saving her return for War Games, sensational. If they're saving her return for Royal Rumble, I have mixed feelings about that based off of where the Royal Rumble, will be in things of that nature. So it'll still be a good return, but I don't know if the reception will be what I believe it should be, because she should not come back to booze unless you're going to finish but now that Naomi's not here, it's no point in trying to do the story where Bianca was in it the whole time. We got to move on from that. We got to do something drastically different. She could come back and be a heel if that's what they want to do. There are so many possibilities, and she's not the only one. I mean, Liv Morgan is somebody who has a multitude of things that can work out for her in her favor, but I'm focused on Bianca Belair because Bianca Belair, she's not tied to a group. Whatever Liv does when she come back, it has to impact the Judgment Day, where Bianca Belair can impact herself, could possibly impact the Street Profits, could possibly impact the WWE Women's Championship, could possibly impact the Women's World Championship, could possibly impact Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Asuka, everybody. This is the person who is the key to a dynamic that's going to change women's wrestling in WWE, because Athena is over there doing great for AEW. Mercedes Moné is doing great for AEW. Queen Aminata might not be where she was some time ago, but she's still a popular entity over there. So Jade is out right now. Get well soon. I'm sure she'll be back, but that was a nasty that definitely was a nasty bump against them stairs. And obviously Naomi's pregnant, and obviously B-Fab, they just using her to get beat up by whoever the case may be. And I know y'all gonna mention Sol Ruka and Kiana James. Yeah, they're doing great. Sol Ruka's hurt, and Kiana James is making a name for herself as the valet for Julia. But we're talking about, people who have other things to do that's not tied down to a certain thing. And shout out to Kalani Jordan as well. I mean, look how they doing Lash Legend and Jada Parker. They have nothing to do. Callie Armstrong, that's who I'm looking out for. I'm hoping Callie Armstrong is what I think she is. I think Callie Armstrong is phenomenal. But shout out to Bianca Belair. Looking forward to her return. I miss Bianca Belair, man. I miss seeing her character. I miss seeing her on my TV screen. I know a lot of people are going to disagree, but it is what it is. That's my opinion. So like, comment, subscribe. Thank y'all for love, support as always. Hope you enjoyed this video today. See y'all very soon. Peace out.